Well, I don't know if I'm an expert on flower names. There's a lot of those that come from those Latin roots that there's no way. So kudos to y'all for getting through that one. But as far as flowers go, let's talk about a little bit of rain, because obviously you need some rain for your flowers to grow. It's an El Nino year. We've talked about that at length this winter, and so we're supposed to see above average rainfall. Has that been the case? Well, let's take a look at some numbers here. So for the month of February, we're just a little bit over 1.5 inches, and oddly enough, even though it seems like it's been really wet, that's actually well below where we're supposed to be for a typical February. Now, we've still got 2 weeks left in February. I just don't have a whole lot of rain in the forecast to show you. That's the problem. Now, the good news is this winter, and remember, those are the months December, January, and February. I know, the solstice is on March 23rd, but in the meteorological community, we go December 1st through March 1st. We're up about 9.25, and that is over 1 inch better than what we would expect from a typical winter. In fact, we've already locked in an above average rainfall for this winter. So that's great news, and that verifies our El Nino fact, which is we are supposed to be above average during an El Nino year. So as far as our next chance of rain, we've been talking about it all week, and it is coming. It's just not great. In fact, every day that goes by, our rain chance gets a little bit worse here for your Friday. So we have that cloud cover streaming in. Of course, that is all part of our Pacific jet stream that is making its way across parts of South Texas, kind of starting to meander north just a little bit. We're going to see a little bit of a disturbance come through this flow, and that's what's going to bring us our next rain chance. That, coupled with a little surface low developing off the coast of Texas. And now the track of this low, that's going to tell us who's going to get the rain. Is most of the rain going to stay offshore? Is it going to move inland? Are we going to see that rain? Well, the problem is now it's looking a little more like that low will stay a little further offshore, meaning our rain chances go down just a little bit. That moved by very quickly, but as you saw, most of the rain did stay off to our south. For some reason, my pause points just decided not to pause right there for some reason. But you did see that cold front comes through, and that might give us a secondary chance for some rain Friday evening. But what are we talking here? We're talking a trace possible. Most of the rain staying well off to our south, a 1/100th through 1/4 of an inch for parts of the Brazos Valley. But for central Texas, maybe a trace of rain. That's all we're looking for. The bigger story, of course, with that cold front is that it's going to cool us down significantly. We're in the 70s tomorrow, but how about this for your Saturday morning? Right around 40 degrees. I don't think we drop to freezing Saturday morning, but there is the outside possibility that a few of our communities could drop to freezing by the time we hit Sunday morning, and then by Sunday afternoon only in the 50s. So it is going to be significantly cooler as we head through the weekend than what we see the next few days. As for tomorrow, how about 72 for you? Again, very nice day. You got to love the weather. Today is Valentine's Day. Obviously, tomorrow is going to be a little bit nicer, though, a little bit cloudier throughout the day. 70 on Friday, and there's, again, I've dropped that rain chance every single day. I'm down to 20% at this point. 52, 40, and 52 on Saturday. That's going to be a chilly day, especially with those winds out of the north at 15 to 25. But we're going to warm up rapidly. We're right back to the 70s into next week.
Yeah.